And we're back. And this is a video comparison between the Sabbat X11s versus the Apple AirPods. These are the Sabbat X11s. It has a similar build, similar look to the Apple AirPods. They pretty much fit in the ear virtually the same way, but they're different. These have a circular build. They fit in your ear pretty much just like the Apple AirPods. But what I noticed with the AirPods, the stem kind of holds it down a little bit better in your ears. These always feel like they're going to slip out, but they actually don't. When it comes to the build, the comfort, I got to give it a wash between both of them. But I think the stem offers a little bit more weight to keep it down in your ear. Now, when it comes to the charging cases, in 15 minutes, the Apple AirPods can give you 3 hours of battery life, and that's pretty good. The Sabbat X11s, you're pretty much going to need a full hour plus. Pretty much got to go for that full charge. But I do like the implementation of this micro USB on each side that guarantees you that they're both charging. So, Apple AirPods, you slip it in, you close it up, and you know it's charging every time. With the Sabbat X11s, you pretty much got to line it up just like this to make sure you get that charging started. The Apple AirPods got that W1 chip, which gives you a seamless connection to your Apple products. With Apple products, the Apple AirPods have that parent process that's absolutely seamless. The Sabbat X11s have a little bit of problems pairing up initially. You're going to have some issues with that initial pairing process when it comes to the X11s. But after that, they repair to your phone with no issues at all. So I think that's pretty good. So when it comes to Bluetooth, we got to give it to the AirPods again. So we already got the AirPods running, playing some really good sound. Let's take a listen on the Apple AirPods.
Dime qué es lo que tú dices. Pa' llegarme es muy difícil. Papá Dios que me bendice. Mira todo lo que hice. Me acelerado, bien arrebatado, man, y mírame, estoy bonito. Conocí a una real. Soy como Tony Montana. Conocí a una bacana. Ella se busca su plata. Ella lo to a bad bitch, turn that girl into a savage, and you might think she outstanding. Make that girl go through practice. Take 3 Xannies like a hat trick. Take another pill for that magic. These models about to get ratchet. These models about to get ratchet. I could never trust. Yeah, my life's a mess, but I'm also blessed. My heart's in the pero quiero más. Por apariencia quiero la moña. Hablan bien efectivo nomás. El cariño para todo lo que me apoya. Le gusta el efectivo, mamá.
The Apple AirPods are really packing some good sound. Let's see how these sound versus the AirPods.
I'm splashing on your daughter, all on your daughter. She want me to love her, but I won't call her. She waiting on that tag back, but baby, I'm a baller. Mama told me, not to sell word. Mama 17, 5, same color t-shirt, white. Mama told me, not to sell word. Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet.
The sound on the X11s is totally on point. But which one of these you like better? Which one of these AirPods sound truly better? I think the Sabbat X11s got more volume. I think they might have a little bit more mids. But when it comes to the sound of the Apple AirPods, You're getting that great separation. You're getting the good mids, and you're getting good lows, just enough to satisfy the bass heads, and it's enough to satisfy the audiophiles. I think the Apple AirPods have one of the best balanced sound of any wireless Bluetooth headset on the market. But the dominance of the mids and the bass, with really the highs are not really there. I think somehow the X11s just really do a good job in giving you some good sound, but it's just not as good as the Apple AirPods. One important part, which is called quality. The Apple AirPods is giving you stereo sound. You're hearing the other person talking to you through both AirPods. The Sabbat X11, one Bluetooth is going to handle the phone call every time. There's no stereo when it comes to the phone calls. The Apple AirPods give you a better Bluetooth connection with your phone. They rarely ever chip out. Both of them stay connected to your phone pretty much at all times. That is a very unique feature that I like with the Apple AirPods. These don't have the range that the AirPods do, and they don't connect as seamless as the Apple AirPods. But they do work, and they do give you a good Bluetooth connection. Which one of these AirPods are better? I think you guys has figured it out. Alright. Listening to this review, you're probably saying, yeah, the AirPods are better, and you're right. The winner of this battle is the AirPods. The AirPods are just better than the X11s. What would make someone want the X11 over the Apple AirPods? Already from checking out this review, you've already realized that the Apple AirPods are just better. Better sound, better Bluetooth connection, better call quality, better battery life. I mean, battery life on the AirPods is 4.5 hours versus 3 hours here. So what would make somebody want the X11s over the Apple AirPods? And that's one thing. Price. The price on the X11 is $50. The price on the AirPods is $160 plus a 2-month wait. So can you get the X11s in the interim while you wait for your Apple AirPods? And I would say yes. And these are pretty good that you may be so satisfied with these that you may not want the Apple AirPods anymore. But if you've already experienced Apple AirPods, you're going to want your Apple AirPods. You're not going to want the X11s. They're so much better than the X11. So as good as the X11s are, pretty good battery life, pretty good sound, and pretty good fit, I like them. I really do. But there's nothing on the market that's really saying anything versus the Apple AirPods. So, what do I recommend? If you really don't want to spend the money on the Apple AirPods, get the X11s. If you don't care about money and you just want a good Bluetooth earbuds, spend the money and get the Apple AirPods. But if you need a good backup and you want something a little different, you can't go wrong with the X11s because they are good. So in this video, Apple AirPods win, but you can't lose with the X11s.